For the last time this season, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Battle Dome! And we are starting off one of our 3 championship matches, all title matches tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall, 1 submission knockout to decide the winner, and it is for the Animated Wrestling League Joshi Tag Team Championship.
Champions and challengers making their way, champions all, the final Campeonas de Parejas of Chikara looking to become double champions, question mark. I mean, it's a defunct promotion, but you never know. Someone with some street cred might bring it back at some point. Ladies and gentlemen, Willow Nightingale coming off a losing effort on AEW this past week. I believe that was on Rampage. Solo Darling as well, the Sugar Creature, the mistress of the Shark Stinger. Submission move that has brought her great acclaim here in the Animated Wrestling League. As we await the coming of our champions, and buckle up, we promised we'd let them do pretty much the whole entrance this time. And there you see them, the Cat Daughter and the Werewolf, Nekomusume, Wild Thing, Monster Union, of course that witch, the Manipulator, bringing up the rear, as she oh so often does. While we're waiting for this team to make their way to the ring, we're going to take a look at some of the win-loss records in effect here. As tag teams, I should say, this season, the Bird and the Bee are 2-2, whereas Monster Unions on Holy Alliance are 3-1. Those tag team records will be reset at the end of the night. Nekomusume herself, 25-25 in her AWL career. Wild Thing, 20-25. So not great win-loss records, but that doesn't really matter when you are the champions. You have the red leather of the Joshi division around your waist. Solo Darling, who's got a little more experience in the AWL than her partner, 6-6, and Willow Nightingale is 4-2, actually with the best win-loss ratio of this quartet. And of course, as of last week, the Manipulator now has an AWL win-loss record of 0-1. Very rare that we get the managers involved in the matches, but when we do, they count. Monster Union, the 10th AWL Joshi Tag Team Champions, won their titles exactly half a season ago, 10 weeks ago, at AWL Strong and Free, Episode 10. That was part of Champions Week, our mid-season celebration of gold and glory. 3 title matches tonight, both of the tag team titles on the line, and in our main event, last man standing for the AWL Grand Championship, the Canadian National Championship cashed in for the very first time, which means it will become the property of the Joshi division beginning next season. And we've got a raucous crowd packing the house tonight, the AWL Animated Wrestling League at our best in the season finale. Now you see the title on the line in this match.
Introducing first the challengers. They're the #1 contenders in the AWL Best 4, and the reigning Campeonas de Parejas, Solo Darling, Willow Nightingale, the Bird, and the Bee. And their opponents, accompanied by the Manipulator, they are the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Joshi Tag Team Champions, tonight making their second title defense, Nekomusume and Wild Thing, Monster Union. And this is an officially sanctioned Joshi Championship match under the auspices. This is an officially sanctioned Joshi Tag Team Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding. The sound of the bell, the AWL official Marcus Babagush in charge.
It's the season finale, we're all nervous, there's energy in the air, you don't see the rest of the year. 30 minutes on the clock, let's go. Solo Darling, Wild Thing, 1-on-1 to start off the match. Collar and elbow tie-up, and somehow Solo Darling getting the advantage over the Lethal Lycanthrope. And the referee having to get in and separate the two. Nice work if you can get it, I suppose. Irish whip across the ring, off of the ropes, and oh, Matt Classic press. I don't think I've ever seen Matt Classic do that. Bouncing the head of Solo Darling like it's a basketball. and just going wild is Wild Thing. Her usual predilection for the unhinged on full display here tonight. Only 3 matches tonight because we've got 2 matches with a 30-minute time limit, and I'm not even sure there's going to be a time limit in the last man standing match. There probably shouldn't be. We're going down into a Fujiwara armbar, which Solo easily swings away out of. Beal toss. And that's skill versus power, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be the story of this match, at least this matchup of this match. Both of these teams have a technician and a powerhouse. And wait, reversal. As I said, technician. For reversal, the 1. Reversal again. 2-1. 1, 2, 1. A stalemate. Though we were a second away from the titles changing hands in less than 90 seconds. That would have been 1 for the record books, and we'd had a very short show. You see yes, we do have a tag Kogeki, tag team attack, drop toe hold, elbow drop. And might I recommend that if the Burden to Be become the Joshi Tag Team Champions, they work on some kind of a tag Kogeki for themselves going forward. That's a very important part of tag team strategy here in the AWL. Irish whip into the corner, Nekomusume, now the legal combatant alongside Willow and Nightingale. So again, we've got the power versus technique. Oh, a little Ricky the Dragon Steamboat there from Willow Nightingale. Of course, anyone who came out through the Chikara system, she knows her history of professional wrestling, very well educated. And, oh, blockbuster by the challenger, by the Campeona de Parejas. And, oh, another reversal into the small package, but no exchange of holds this time. Willow Nightingale just powering her way out of it. That's the difference in technique between them. Willow Nightingale's going to power out. Solo Darling is going to try and reverse it. Going for an armbar here, I think. No, a hammer lock. Oh! That gets one right in the pointy ears for that one. Hard shot by Willow Nightingale. Belly to belly, countered. And you might find that a bit strange, but the height there. Oh! Sit out spine buster, spine on the pine, as better commentators would say. Irish whip into the corner. Going to see another tag? Yeah, we are. We're going to see, I think, a combination here. Yes, we are stomps away in the corner. Makes a blind tag. So these stomps in the corner, this is all within a referee's 5 count. And the fans not really liking this. This is not a popular maneuver around here. Either that or it's just they're all... Everybody loves Nekomusume. You gotta love a cat girl, don't you? Yes, you do. It's the law. Drop kick into the corner, and I believe, yes, Solo Darling is the legal fighter. And the referee down. Wild Thing taking out the referee to prevent the count. But you can hear the fans. They're cheering for Nekomusume. They love this girl. Caught, stomped to the midsection, could have gone for some kind of a leg-based submission there, but didn't. Incredible power in the legs of Solo Darling. She is, I think the kids today call dummy thick, and that's a compliment. What do we have here off of the ropes? And knee lift into a cutter. And another sneaky little roll-up, sneaky kitty little roll-up. One. Kick out by the Sugar Creature. Hard shot, the tag is made, Irish whip, double Irish whip, where are they going to come out of? Hip toss, and stereophonic kicks. Solo Darling, the meat and a kick sandwich right now. So we're about to hit the first time call of the match. It's only been 5 minutes. These teams have been going absolutely balls to the wall. Not that they have any, but still. Wild Thing looking for something over into... Oh, big power slam. And she loves this move.
5 minutes have elapsed. 5 remaining.
The canine headbutt as we are 5 minutes now into the match. The manipulator watching as she always does. Into cover, easy cover here. Willow Nightingale showing great confidence in her partner, not even trying to break up that pin. Granted, it was so far away, but she knew Solo Darling had this. Over the top rope, down to the floor, and now that both members of the legal team are on the outside, I will remind you of the champion's advantage. In the event of a count-out or a disqualification, the titles do not change hands. They remain with the champions. So I think this was a strategic error by Solo Darling. Uh-oh. Oh, God, no, the steps. Oh! Corrugated steel right to the face. One of the biggest loopholes in professional wrestling. It's not a use of a foreign object if you're using your opponent against the object. And spear! Oh, right into that metal barricade. Those are bike racks. Those are bike racks we put black cloth over so they look better for YouTube. And now the steel superstructure of the ring. I'll remind you, AWL rules in effect. 20 count on the outside, so the wrestlers have all the time they need to settle their business. And it's an American-paced count, so they've got a while. Irish whip back in, Solo Darling back in the ring. Now, will this reset the count? I'm not entirely sure. Oh! One, the referee does reset, as Solo Darling did technically enter and leave the ring, though admittedly not of her own free will. And I think... Okay, we're going to go for a repeat here a second time. Oh! If this were Chikara, we'd be looking at an excesivo de castigo call, but we don't have that here in the AWL. I think it's just a delaying tactic, because Wild Thing's having fun on the outside, finding success out here. She wants to keep this going, hence the reset. Oh, Beal toss onto the concrete. And back into that bike rack. Oh, not again. Not another spear. Oh! That is going to snap her spine in half if you keep doing that. Genuinely surprised it hasn't already. We're going to go for yet another twisting DDT on the floor. Wild Thing, being a Wild Thing right now, she has no strategy, no plan, no tactics, no idea what the hell she's doing at this point in the match. She's just trying to hurt somebody, and Willow Nightingale, really not much she can do aside from watch, but Solo Darling back into the ring, and finally both competitors return to the squared circle. Oh, there needs to be a tag right now. Solo Darling has got to make a tag. She's not going to win this on her own. And, oh, and now the headbutts. Wild Thing out of control. This is ridiculous. Yeah, she's completely lost it. The Joshi Tag Team Champion. A wild animal right now. The lycanthropy has accelerated, if anything, it looks like. Oh, spin kick right to the stomach. Hip attack. And Solo Darling somehow still standing, gutting through that. She's going for the sharp stinger. Trying to build the sharp stinger. She's got to actually get the knee in place. Yes, she does. Sharp stinger. The sharp stinger locked in. Dead center of the ring. The referee's between Wild Thing and the ropes. But can Solo Darling maintain the hold? Can she maintain the position? As much damage to her back is taken already. And it looks like the answer to that is a solid no. And now the manipulator getting involved, giving Wild Thing the chance to get back to her paws. Oh, this is disgusting. And a tag is made to Neko Musume. Referee acknowledges. And I don't think Solo Darling realized it. And oh! I thought it was going to be... Well, there is an inverted DDT. I thought that's what she was going for. But the knee strikes, just to make it more interesting. In and out to break the momentum. But you don't want to play cat and mouse with Neko Musume, because you will not be the cat in that scenario. And a flurry of furious offense in the corner, the violence party, some people call that. We call the furious flurry. And now going for maybe a sharp stinger run. No, what is she doing? Oh, surfboard stomp. Cats hate water, but they apparently like surfing.
20 remain.
Neko Musume looking to put this away with what she calls the perfect landing. Cats landing on their feet. Perfect landing on the head of Solo Darling. Neko Musume not able to get it done before Willow Nightingale come in. Hurricane. And the illegal woman getting some damage done, but that gives Solo Darling a chance to get back to her feet. Irish whip into the corner. Big boot by Solo to save herself. Willow Nightingale down and out. This is a handicap match right now. More than 10 minutes into it at this point. Oh, diving blockbuster kick to the head. A kick to the back, I think. Back to the shoulder blades. And we are back to where we started. So much damage done by Wild Thing on the outside of the ring. I'm pretty sure she was going for the lycanthro bomb there. Another spin kick. Going for the sting. Hip attack. The tail attack for the 1, 2, 3, and that did it! We have new Joshi Tag Team Champions, and I genuinely didn't expect that, folks. I did not see that coming. Solo Darlings took such a beating, but that hip attack, winning the match, he basically won the match with sitting. That is awesome. Suck it, Motorolling. Boot to the midsection, off of the ropes, and boom. I did not expect that to be the end of it. But ladies and gentlemen, all we have to do now is make it official, and a bit of a celebration going on here.
And the new Animated Wrestling League Joshi Tag Team Champions, Solo Darling, Willow Nightingale, the Bird, and the Bee.
And I don't care what anyone says, there is twerking in wrestling. Congratulations to the Bird and the Bee. They will enter Season 20 of the Animated Wrestling League as our Joshi Tag Team Champions, meaning they are free to float from brand to brand, from show to show. They can do whatever they want. Such is the power of the gold. It's been a full season since we've seen this match. Last time it came down to the smallest of differences. Tonight, will the mantle finally be passed?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, one submission, and knockout, and it is for the Animated Wrestling League Tag Team Championship of the World!
Yes, it is, as Spring Tiger has made her choice. She is in the corner of the Tiger Brothers. Sheen Tiger Jr. on the right, Black Tiger Justice on the left. They started out as students, as Deshi of their opponents tonight. They earned their stripes by winning the AWL World's Tag Team titles the first time, but now their final test, they must defeat their own teachers with the championships on the line. Tiger Mask Dynasty continues, the unified school of the Tiger style, proven by this combination, the Golden Tiger and the Black Tiger, together from the start. And here come the bosses, here come the champions, here come the first team of Golden Tiger and Black Tiger to ever come together. Ladies and gentlemen, your tag team champions of the world, Tiger Mask W, Tiger Mask 2, Tiger Zadaku, taking a look at the win-loss records. 8-3. A clean sweep of a gauntlet match, catapulting the Tiger Brothers into the stratosphere as far as the tag team win-loss records go. The Tiger Mask Double, undefeated this season. They are 6-0 going into this match. Go, go, Tiger. Tiger Mask W. The electricity in the air is tangible, ladies and gentlemen, as the oldest title in our company on the line, highest stakes imaginable.
Introducing first the challengers, accompanied by Spring Tiger, fighting out of the unified school of the Tiger style. They're the #1 contenders in the AWL Best 4. Sheen Tiger Jr., Black Tiger Justice. And they are the Tiger Brothers.
No celebration.
And their opponents, they are the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Tag Team Champions of the World. Tonight, making their 11th title defense. Also fighting out of the unified School of the Tiger style, Tiger Mask 2, Tiger Zadaku, Tiger Mask W!
All business on both
This is an
sides.
officially sanctioned World's Tag Team Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL official Marcus Bobganoush in charge.
Student versus teacher. Oh, and it's a hard knee trembler by Tiger Mask 2 to Shin Tiger Jr. Ooh. Hard shots here as we've got the arm drag. We're starting off gold on gold. As the Elder Tiger proving that he still has a few tricks up his sleeve. Was that a blind tag? I don't think so, or if it was, the referee did not acknowledge it. Oh, head first, and now we're going to see a tag Kogeki. Yes, we are. The first tag team attack of the match. This is going to be everything in this match, I can tell. Up, boom, big boots out of the atomic drop. Taiga Zadaku now legal. And we have the Golden Tiger versus the Black Tiger as it was for centuries. The Tiger dynasties brought together by these two, the Elder Tigers, creating the unified school of the Tiger style years ago now. This is the final test. Do not think for 1 second Tiger Mask 2 and Tiger the Dark will take it easy on the Tiger brothers. And here we go, student versus teacher. Black Tiger Justice, the young man who started as a babyface. He wants to bring nobility to the name Black Tiger. Black does not have to mean evil. He wants the Black School of the Tiger style to be a force for justice, hence the name Black Tiger Justice. Surviving a spear from his mentor. Over the top goes BTJ, who I think has his teacher beaten in the agility department. Oh! Maybe not the flexibility department. If he's wearing a full body singlet and he still kicked a man in the face. Height differential notwithstanding, that was impressive. Irish whip, back into the corner, and now the Tigers are keeping things on their side. But what's good for the goose is good for the gander. As the referee goes down for not the first time in this, not the last time in this match. Tag made. Snapmare into the boot. So both teams have used one tag Kogeki, and both have been a big boot variation. Interesting. How evenly matched these two are. Missed with the Greco-Roman knuckle lock. And goes for Saka something. No, he doesn't. Oh, snake eyes! Across the top rope. Here in our Canadian arena, this international organization, the Animated Wrestling League. We've got our two big branches, our two big divisions in Japan and Canada. You're going to see that reflected even more next season. We've got a kick away by the champion. Record-setting, record-shattering tag team champions of the world, the Tiger Mask double team, with 10 successful tag team title defenses. Before them, the record was 6, held by the Bullet Club of all people. And going up, Code Red, or Code Gold, from the Golden Tiger. Rolled away by the champion, another big boot to the face. I've said for years, do not sleep on Tiger the Dark. He is not just a cameo from an anime. He is not just a sidekick to the more powerful Tiger Mask 2. He is a vicious wrestler in his own right. If he were to ever dedicate himself to singles wrestling, I think he would be a champion in the AWL or anywhere he wanted. But he is one half of the record-setting, arguably greatest tag team of all time in the Animated Wrestling League, and that is the mountain that the Tiger Brothers have to climb if they want to finally prove themselves, get out of their teacher's shadows. These two teams have faced off in every possible combination. They have worked together as an Atomicos quartet. No team in the history of the AWL Tag Team Division, no two teams know each other better than these two. Because the Elder Tigers trained the Junior Tigers. And the Junior Tigers learned everything they know from the Elder Tigers. They've tried to evolve the style. They've tried to evolve the unified school of the Tiger style. But have they done enough to show their teachers something new? That's what we're finding out right here tonight at the AWL Season 19 finale. And now we will test the adage Black Tiger Salt, you can't escape. And into the cover, roll straight through to it. One. Broken up, and wait a minute, the Golden Tigers, double helicopter head scissors. Great counter offense.
5 minutes elapsed, 25 remaining.
Plenty of time here, and I know these teams. I've seen them train. I know the kind of endurance that these teams have. This could go to a time limit draw. That's a non-zero possibility. We have a big boot. It looks like referee saying blood has been drawn. But into the cover here. 1, 2. Of course, the mask is going to, well, mask the blood, I think, here. As once again, Tiger Mask 2 getting a hard shot of counter offense on that breakup. Combination of kicks and strikes by the champion. Missed with that last one, though. From the back, could have gone for a Tiger suplex inside. No, better plan. Go for the tag Kogeki. Tiger Mask, Tiger the Dark, not going to allow that Irish whip. Nobody to tag, though. So what is he thinking? He's thinking, oh no. Oh, no. He's thinking superplex. And the fans realize they are seeing a moment in professional wrestling history in this match. Superplex down to the floor. And do the young truly bounce back? What do we have here? We're going up. No, we're not. We're going down. Boom! Blood for blood. Both of the Tigers have been busted open. And none of that's going to show as Tiger Mask 2 returns to his position in the ring. Down we go. Hurricane Rana, and again we're on the outside. Champion's advantage in play here. Only up to 3. More than enough time for them to get their business done. Helicopter head scissors by Black Tiger Justice. Black Tiger Justice, who is actually right now, I believe, either the number... Oh, and down there goes the back. There goes the back. I need to check my rankings here for a moment. Give me a second. Black Tiger Justice actually currently the #1 contender in the AWL Best 4 for the Grand Championship. He will not be challenging for that title tonight, not only because of this match, but because the Canadian National Championship is being cashed in. Cash-ins overrule the Best 4. But he's currently the #2 contender for next season. That's how good Black Tiger Justice is. That's how good both of these young Tigers are. The tag made, BTJ saw it, but oh, still eats the clothesline. Pops right back up to his back feet. Not enough time, not able to take advantage there in the corner. And Shin Tiger Jr. looking fatigued right now. That's going to be a problem. Another knee trembler. That's the move he started the match with. Black Tiger Justice in trouble. Tiger Breaker. He's going for it. He always takes the back to... No! Tiger Breaker countered. Boom! Lariato! Sling Blade by the challenger. Standing corkscrew moonsault. BTJ at his BEST. And a huge splash into the lateral press with 1, 2. No, you weren't going to get that easy. That was a psychological cover. That was, I'm going to make you kick out whenever I want to. A little deep into the time limit here. 10 minutes almost. 9 minutes exactly into the match. And we're at the point now fatigue is a factor. This could be down to who has the better cardio. There's no more cardiovascularly intensive sport in the world than professional wrestling. And a huge Associated Japanese Business Persons kick. Japanese Business Association kick, we'll just call that. I think that's better. Now maybe a leg space submission. Yes! He's got the legs figure forward. He's going for the stomp. That grapevine to make sure there's no escape. Running axe bomber into the corner. Shades of Hulk Hogan and Antonio Inoki, and the guillotine leg drop. Right, and a bit of a cheap shot, but it was on the outside, so it's legal there by Tiger the Dark. And man who really does like to bend the rules. And what has Spring Tiger got to be thinking watching all of this?
10 minutes elapsed, 20 remaining.
Big boot to the side, to the ribs, and a double stomp. And notice how Black Tiger just is trapped well in. Uh-oh. Going for he didn't get it the last time, he got it this time. The Tiger Breaker. But a moment of hesitation on the back end of that. Into the cover, away from the ropes. 1, 2. And I'm not sure who went into who there, but we'll give credit for the momentum to Shin Tiger Jr. And BTJ has got to make a tag. He's desperate at this point. Barely enough to pull off the scissors. He's going to take the cover. He's going to take the opportunity. He should be tagging out right now. But to be fair, he was a second away from winning the titles. Kick to the stomach, and we're going, yep, Tiger Bomb! Original Tiger Bomb! 1, 2. Kick out of the Tiger Bomb. Bell clap by the challenger. BTJ, as much damage as he's taken, he may be able to win this thing on his own. No, the call for the tag, and maybe cooler heads prevailing on the outside. Irish whip away from the corner into the neutral. And reversal and, oh, hard elbow strike. Kick to the midsection and a DDT. Bring it on, he says, showing off that really impressive musculature, muscle definition. And now we're going to see that tag. We're going to see the tag Kogeki. Is it time? Is it time for a passing of the torch? Is this the new Tigers Generation? The Tiger Brothers with Tigers Generation. Is that going to be enough for the 1, 2, 3? 1, 2. Oh, 2.9. 2.9. Tigers Generation very nearly doing it. One more wood. Over the top. Elbow. New Generation Tiger Feint Kick. Their evolution of the style, the Tiger Feint Kick. You associated with Rey Mysterio? It started as a move in the Tiger Dynasty. Hard shot, springboard. He got him. Hurricane Rana. Right back to his feet. Incredible athleticism this deep into the match. Having wrestled for more than 30 minutes, the Tiger's Maw. Clamped down across the throat, but no. The Elder able to get out of that. He knew he was in trouble. Going for a regular, a Liger Bomb. Long association of the Tigers with Jushin Thunder Liger. And step over, heel kick right to the head. The masks keeping all the blood pooling right in your eyeballs. DDT. Challenger with an opportunity here. 16 and a half minutes on the clock. Kick to the midsection. But we have your knee trembler again. Hard shots, ladies and gentlemen. And we have the big boots. Around we go. And we're going up. Vertical suplex. Down. Falcon's Arrow. As Shin Tiger Jr. crawling for the corner. The lariat. Double. Sweep of the leg. As Tiger Mask in control here, as we're almost at the halfway point of the time limit. We have never had a time limit draw in a title match since we went to the 30-minute time limit. And Tiger Salt! A hard kick right back to the head. We're going to see a Tiger Salt from the other side. We might. These two teams so similar, but just different enough to be interesting. As, okay, he's going to try and go across the corner here, going for the DDT. Dive through, Tornado DDT. Yes, it is. This has been an awesome night of professional wrestling, and we haven't even gotten to our last man standing main event. But years in the making, this match, this moment, you are living it right now, folks.
15 minutes have elapsed, 15 remain.
And that might be the last time call we hear. We're looking at double darkness Doraiba! They've won so many of their title defenses with this move. Double Darkness Driver. BTJ coming in. 1, 2, broken up. And that was a necessary breakup, ladies and gentlemen, as Shin Tiger Jr. not moving of his own volition there. And we're looking for the Black Tiger feint kick. Darkness falls. Darkness falls, but not an immediate cover. That would have won it, I think. I think that might be a strategic mistake by the Tiger. Wait, we can see it. Did he learn his lessons? Well, Tiger feint kick. The Golden Glide. Into the cover. 1, 2. Broken up. This is why we have extended time limits in tag matches normally. Referee in danger there for a moment. And wait a minute, going to the outside for no reason. I don't know why he was doing that. At this point, maybe he's just been knocked loopy. Oh, and again, the incredible flexibility and body agency of Tiger the Dark on display. It was Tiger the Dark reversing a roll-up that won the match for the Elders the last time this bout happened. Double Irish whip. Double hip toss. Stereophonic kicks. What's good for the Monsters is good for the Tigers. BTJ right now looking for the... No, again with that spin kick to the head. Black Tiger Justice. If he can hit the Black Tiger Buster right now, he's going to win this. But going around, going for the Tornillo, and he's got it. The strong lucha. The light heavyweight style. Inspired and very much created by the original Tiger Mask. Irish whip into the corner. What do we have here? Back elbow attack. Oh, big boot, and he crumples like a house of cards. But he will not give up. None of these Tigers are going to give up. Nobody's going to surrender here. You're either going to have to pin them or you're going to have to kill them. I don't know what. This may have to turn into a death match, something out of Global Wrestling Monopoly. The tag is made. In comes the Golden Tiger of the new generation, Shin Tiger Jr. Oh, Hurricane Rana! But notice he did not go for the pinfall there. That was the mistake that cost them the titles last time. Face first into the canvas. Nice recovery there by Shin Tiger Jr. But a hard knife-edge chop, and he has taken so much damage. Irish whip into the corner. Tag made. Are we going to go? Yeah, we're going for... Yeah, okay, we're reversing the roles. But this is it. This is the double Darkness Doraiba. And if BTJ can't break this up, this match is over. Maybe next season. 1, 2, no! I don't think that even got to a 2 count. Referee trying to maintain some order here. 1 in, 1 out. It's the Golden Tigers are the legal fighters. Combination of kicks, the legendary educated feet of the Golden Tigers coming into play, and we are nearly 2/3 of the way through the time limit for this bout. This could go the full 30, ladies and gentlemen, and I haven't even had a drink of water since we started this match. So, yay me. Looking over the body of his student. Now I'm starting to think sentiment is creeping in here. He wants him to die on his feet. Collar and elbow as it should be. The classic beginning to every gambit in the game of human chess. Irish whip into the corner. And you can hear these chops echoing throughout the arena, the machine gun chops. One more are we going to get? Punch to the face. The feint and the punch. There's nobody to tag. They're going over the top, but he escapes the Tiger feint kick. Perhaps the Elder saw it coming.
20 minutes have elapsed. 10 minutes remaining.
We are running out of time, ladies and gentlemen. That almost never happens in a title match. Buckle bomb, no! Gonna set him up. Tiger feint kick into the Golden Glide. But he bounces off, loses a second before the cover. That's going to be the difference between 2 and 3, I think. Yes, it is. No interference even needed there by either of the Black Tigers. And Shin Tiger Jr., he's out of it. He's out on his feet. He is operating by instinct. He is operating by training that he received from his elder. And I just realized BTJ has been busted open, and I think I see the strategy to make sure there's nobody to interfere on the next cover. Because the last 2 or 3 covers, oh, nice drop kick, nice sliding drop kick by the challenger. Right hand, going up, reversal, inverted, DDT on the outside. I would hate to see, this has been one of the best matches I've ever seen in the AWL. I would hate to see this end by a count out, or a double count out. Hurricane Rana, legal on the outside. Referee up to 5 of 20. Irish whip back into the ring. Are they going to settle this in the square circle as it should be? Yes, I think they are. And kicking, okay, a little bit of disrespect. I don't think it's time for mind games right now. But it might be time for the final double darkness driver. No! Fireman's carry takeover counter. Oh god, his arm is twisted in an inhuman way. There's been serious damage done to that right arm, but the snapping super kick and a hesitation on the final blow. Is that the punch Ali never gave Frazier on the way down? Back elbow. He's got the Greco-Roman knuckle lock. He's got him up. DDT! Tornado DDT, the high-flying stylings of the Golden School of the Tiger style. Is this being passed? Are we going to see? Yes, I think we are. Yes! One last time. Is this the gap? Tigers! Generation! Tag Team Kogeki Hisatsuwaza! 1, 2, 3! The Tiger Brothers have done it! They have beaten their teachers! They are your new champions! The new tag team champions of the world! They have proven themselves beyond all shadow of a doubt! That was incredible! More than 20 minutes!
Here are your winners, and the new Modern Wrestling League World's Tag Team Champions, the Tiger Brothers!
They are bloody, they are bashed, they are battered, but they are champions! They are the Tigers! Whew, as we all try to come down from that. You see what it is? Champion versus champion. Cash-in time for the first time ever. The Canadian National Champion. Main eventing the season finale in Canada, in the Battle Dome, in the GTA. The great bird of legend, The Rock. And he has got that completed golden opportunity, the Canadian National Championship. It says right there, Rock versus Tetsu, and that's what we've got right now.
The following contest is your main event of the evening, and it is Last Man Standing for the Animated Wrestling League Grand Championship. Introducing first the challenger, playing out of the Tales of Sinbad. Tonight, he cashes in his completed Canadian National Championship, The Rock!
The Battle Dome on their feet. We started this season with a tournament to crown the first ever Canadian National Champion of the Animated Wrestling League. A contender's title exclusive to AWL Strong and Free. 20 weeks later, the second champion is cashing in the completed title. 5 successful title defenses to create the complete the complete Canadian National Championship. And he gets this golden opportunity. He chose last man standing. He's the steel driving bird. He is going to prove heart over metal. More man than machine. There is the final boss of the Animated Wrestling League.
And his opponent is the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Grand Champion. Tonight making his fourth title defense. Fighting out of the laboratory. Representing all commandments. Project Tetsu 3.0.
One of the most successful creatures in the history of the AWL. You notice Dr. Jigoku conspicuous by his absence. That was part of the stipulation set down by The Rock as part of cashing in the Canadian national title. Taking a look at the numbers involved here. Project Tetsu, 79 wins. 51 losses, a ratio of plus 28 in his AWL career. The Rock, 23-16, ratio of plus 7. Both of these men accomplished wrestlers. They've held tag team and singles titles. They are two of the best. This is genuinely the best match we can possibly put before you right now, ladies and gentlemen. Man versus machine. The supernatural versus the super science. Last man standing.
This is an officially sanctioned Grand Championship match and Canadian National Championship cash-in under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL official Louis Babaganoush in charge.
And I believe this is the first last man standing match Louis Babaganoush has ever wrestled, and there will be no time limit here. There is no count out, no disqualification, no time limit, no champion's advantage. That may have been part of The Rock's plan. You will beat your opponent until he cannot answer a referee's 10 count and a headbutt to a man in a helmet. That was extremely stupid, but that just shows how far The Rock is willing to go to become the AWL Grand Champion. He has cashed in the Canadian National Championship. That is gone. That has been reset to 0, and that will move over to the Joshi division for next season. The referee going to have to get some steps in tonight because he's going to have to follow these guys in and out of the ring wherever they go. Falls count anywhere, and contact breaks the 10 count. I know these matches are usually fairly boring, but I trust these wrestlers to be able to put on one hell of a show for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The Canadian National Championship cashed in, the Grand Championship on the line, the most coveted prize in all of animated wrestling. Stomp away at the shoulder blade, trying to get into the joints of the armor, the chinks in the armor. That makes sense. And we have a twist of the neck, wrench of the neck, we have a kick to the midsection, and stomp away at the arm. And Spinebuster, starting us off against, I think, pound for pound, actually no, just the heaviest wrestler in the AWL. Are we gonna get? We're not gonna get a 10 on the spine on the pine. Arn Anderson couldn't even do that. But we're getting deep. This could be quick. 8, and that's interesting. Jigoku perhaps programming Project Tetsu to take the full 10 count, take as long as he needs to recharge his batteries. There's no need to jump back to your feet on 1. Or 2 or 3, you're not going to lose there. You don't lose until you fail to get up on 10. Attempted a Beal toss, I think, but oh, he's got right into the mask, right into the helmet, right into the optical sensors. The Rock, there's no disqualification here. You can rake the eyes or whatever the equivalent of eyes are on Project Tetsu. That's perfectly legal. R-O-C-B-O-T-T-O-M. Check the spelling, it's the Rock Bottom. Now that, I believe, could get us a 10 count. And the Rock taking a traditional last man standing strategy here of let the referee count whenever there's a reasonable chance. This is also the mind game. The Rock has yet to really leave his feet. There's been no count against the Rock so far. Oh, he had to throw his whole body weight into that hip toss, but he did it. Shoulder tackle into the dump. Now, I do not believe the ropes actually constitute a break of the 10 count. You have to be back to your feet. And down on the outside we go. And the Rock going to the Rock down. Project Tetsu following. But no. Are we going to have a count here? I think we are. He's been down for a few seconds here. Referee actually a little bit late with the count. We probably should be at 5 by now. And look at the imagery here of Project Tetsu standing tall, owning his ring. 7, getting deep now. The Rock taking a similar strategy, use the majority of the 10 count to recoup. And oh, down he goes. I think he was trying to throw him into the bike racks, but he missed. The Rock with an opportunity here. That's not going to be a count because if you're out on your feet, you're still on your feet. Both men return to the 20 by 20 foot squared circle. Spine buster! Bit of a receipt. And the metallic hands, the mano metallo, the metal right hands, into the head, into the back. Every blow from Project Tetsu hurts a lot more than it does from anybody else. He is OP final boss of the AWL right now. The grand champion, the last obstacle, the last thing standing between you and your dreams of becoming the top champion in animated wrestling, in YouTube wrestling, dare I say, in professional wrestling. The AWL grand champion. We're at 7 now. 8. The grand championship formed when the world's heavyweight title and world's light heavyweight title were unified more than 5 years ago now. Project Tetsu is the 25th AWL Grand Champion. The Rock never held that title. Project Tetsu on his 3rd reign. And the challenger, realizing the champion was going to make it to his feet, tries to take advantage, but over the top we go. Right back up, not getting to 1 on this one. I break on 1, my friend. See if you recognize that reference. Good old Marchi Archie. Couple of right hands, kick to the midsection, and up and down we go. Huge stomp. Neck breaker. Hard slap. Oh no, right into the ring post. We use rounded red ring posts here in our Canadian branch, but that's still a metal pole. It's not going to cut you open or concuss you the way the square ring posts in AEW would. Oh, wait a minute, he's not up yet. Yes, he is. 8.5. And I don't think that was a case of waiting and recharging your batteries. I think that was Project Tetsu having trouble getting to his feet. 1. And yes, we're under... Okay, it does look like... Yes, The Rock is under the ropes. His arm has crossed the plane of the ropes. So that's official. There is no rope break in this match. But The Rock back up at 7, and it took 8.5 for Project Tetsu. Check the spelling! rock bottom ROCBO TTOM. And The Rock having to restrain himself. Normally The Rock would continue. He might go for Hitabita no moonsault. He would normally just go for a cover here. 8. Oh! Up and down, but continued contact preventing another count. Both men finally back to their feet. Wait a minute, choke slam. Oh, back elbow to escape the choke slam. And a huge lariat by the challenger. One more. Man over machine. You're not going to win the match with a clothesline. But a lot of damage, maybe some broken electronics in there, some coolant leaks, some hydraulics issues. The lariat, that clothesline, that could have been the straw that broke the camel's back. 8. Big boot. Oh! He no longer has testicles. Whip into the corner. Oh, referee starting a count, but not going to continue it there. Axe Bomber. Looking maybe for another ROCBO TTOM. No, DDT! People have won matches with DDTs. Jake the Snake Roberts for 1, 2. A DDT could be the end. It could be a new champion for the Animated Wrestling League. A new first-time champion. It's been a while since we've had that. Going up, what do we see here? Oh, hard elbow strike. Into another. Oh, snapping DDT. Both men with opportunities on every move to get that 10 count, to get that last man standing. This doesn't have to be a goofy match where you bury somebody under chairs or tables or concrete or whatever. This can just be whose heart, whose will, whose fighting spirit gives out first. And another up to 8. 8 seems to be the magic number this time. Some of the fans on the other side are having a problem seeing this. I apologize for that. They want to see this in the ring. They want to see this in the squared circle where it should be. Hard right hand, strong and free. Episode 20 of season 19 finale. Finishing with a brawl with 2 fighters, 2 wrestlers, 2 professional wrestlers, putting everything on the line for the richest prize in the sport. Oh, hard, face first, into the steel superstructure of the ring. Belly to belly, slam on the outside. And that is basically on the concrete. We have those black protective mats, but those are just there for the aesthetics and to prevent us from dinging up the floor. Up to 7, belly to belly slam. The Rock is not moving. He's up, he's up, he's up. I thought that was it, but The Rock is still standing, barely. Fireman's carry takeover. The Rock with a hard shot. If he can hit the rock bottom out here, if he can check the spelling out here, he's got it. What is this? Body slam. For someone who washed out of the AWL dojo before finding Dr. Jigoku and becoming a robotic monstrosity and bastardization of the mad sciences, there is a good chance Project Tetsu is going to win this match with a body slam. Come on, Rock, get up. Get up, you've got... No. Ring the bell, you heard it, ring the bell. Louis Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family, winning with a body slam. Winning a last man standing match with a body slam. I love professional wrestling, don't you? Well, you must be if you're still watching this. As we take a look at some of that action, both men truly gave it all and gave you the finale you deserved.
Wrestling League Grand Champion, the last man standing, Project Tetsu 3.0.
Season 20 of the Animated Wrestling League will be coming at you very, very soon, but stay tuned for some off-season action as we set the stage for the next era of the AWL. Thank you very much for watching. Korede, Himarida.